All right, hey everyone, this is Chef Sean with Cajun Smoke Seasoning. What I wanted to do is, I've had a video before on our barbecue shrimp, but we have our new packets now. So I wanted to show y'all how we're gonna do it with the new packets and show you how I do it and show you a few things on if you want to add some stuff to it, take some stuff away. It's all up to you. So you know what? Let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to aim that down so y'all can see that beautifully. Alright, so what we got here is we got some beautiful Gulf of America shrimp. I mean, these shrimp are absolutely gorgeous. Look, that's my hand. These are probably 10, 12 count. And they are absolutely gorgeous. I get those from Captain Jonathan's in West Wego, in the West Wego shrimp lot. And I tell you, they always have fresh shrimp, and they'll tell you if they're fresh or they're frozen. That's the one thing I like about going to them. So let me show you what we're going to do here. And I mean, you could probably throw it in a pan, but you know, of course, I'm a little difficult. And what I also do is, you can look at these shrimp, no whiskers. Okay, so I take a little bit, 5-10 minutes, and I clip all the whiskers off with the scissors. That way, you don't have all the whiskers all over the place in the pan. Okay? So what I like to do is I just line both sides up with these beautiful shrimp. Okay, and you can also do these on the stove if you want to. You just make the sauce and you dump the shrimp in on the stove. But I like to do this. That way you can, you know, do some other stuff if you need to. So we're going to lay these puppies just like this here. And what I have here is one of these, I get these from Sam's, these throwaway pans. In the restaurant section, these are the smaller pans. They have the big ones that are double the size, but if you do use a bigger one, you're going to have to use 2 packets of Cajun Smoke Seasoning, because it is just for 1 to 2 pounds of shrimp, which is going to be this one pan right here. Because you do want to have it almost drowning in the juice, because all of that juice is going to suck up so nice in this thing. Okay, so here we go. All right, let's put another one right there. I mean, look how beautiful this is. These beautiful Gulf of America shrimp, not imported, not frozen, fresh shrimp, because it is shrimp season right now. Opened, I believe it was May 15th. So you can see, okay, I got them all lined up in that pan. Look how beautiful that is. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is to always start off, we're going to keep that lemon for the sauce. I put some lemons. I got them sliced really, really thin. You can see that. I like to just put a couple of those on the top. And so we're going to lay them all on the top like that. Like I said, they sliced really thin. You don't need them thick. You just want a little bit of that lemon flavor, but you don't want the lemon overpowering everything. Okay? So that's it. Now, I got some mushrooms. My wife loves mushrooms, so I absolutely have to put some mushrooms in there. I'm just gonna throw them around in there. I mean, you can be messy if you want. It really don't matter. Okay. Look at that. All right, you can put whatever else you want in here. You want to put bell pepper in it or whatever. This is just a simple recipe. I do it really quick, and I'm gonna put some green onions, shallots, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to sprinkle that on top. Okay, that's it. We are done. We're going to go step on the side. We're going to make some sauce, and we're going to pour it on, and then we're going to be done. Okay, so we just did the shrimp. We got all of those all nice in there with the onions and the mushrooms and all. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do the sauce. Usually I do it before, but because I'm videoing, doing everything, I figured it'd be easier to do it this way. I usually put the butter on low and let it melt while I'm doing everything. I'm kind of doing it opposite today, so, you know, whatever works. So let me show you what we have here. Okay, we got 4 sticks of butter. Okay, that's 1 pound of butter, 16 ounces. I'm using sweet cream butter, unsalted. That is the main thing, unsalted. Because if you get the butter that's salted, your barbecue shrimp can come out salty. Remember, all Cajun Smoke products are low sodium, only 2% salt. So if you're trying to stay away from the salt, which it can get you, use the unsalted butter. Trust me. Okay, and you know, I used to use country crock or margarine or whatever, but I did find out something that was very interesting. I found out that those butters, those margarines and everything that's not real butter is actually only 1 molecule away from being plastic. So I do not use margarine or country crock anymore. I either use unsalted butter or I use beef tallow. So that is, you know, what I use. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to cut the bag open. And of course I can't find a knife when you need a knife. Alright, so just find a knife over here. So here we go, we're going to cut it open because it is a little, there we go. Alright, so pour the whole thing in. There we go. Pour it over the butter while it's melting. And this is all you need is 1 packet for that small one. The small pan. And you can see we have the directions on the back of this. So it's going to tell you what to do. And then it's going to tell you 350 for 25 to 30 minutes. Once you pour the mixture on top. So we'll get to that in a second. Now the one thing I like to do with this butter, we're going to go ahead and stir it. Some people put Worcestershire sauce in it. I mean, you can add whatever you want to this. This is just a basic mixture. But what I do like to do is I like to squeeze a little bit of lemon in it. Okay? So we got a little bit of a lemon left. And we're going to throw that over there. All right? So you can see we are stirring this real nice. Get all of this butter. We're going to let it bubble up. That's how we're going to do this. And you can see all of the spices in there. Look at all the spices. Look how beautiful that is. And that's what we want. We're going to let this bubble up and cook for a minute or so. We want to dissolve some of the barbecue shrimp seasoning in there. We are just stirring in. We're getting all of that goodness all around. We're not leaving anything in this pan, I'm going to tell you. Okay, so you can see we got a good bubble going on. So guess what? We're done. We're going to turn the fire off. All right. Fire is off. So what we're going to do, since I got the pan on the other side, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring the pan over here so y'all can see. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to pour this whole thing. I'm going to try to drizzle it all over the place. We want to make sure all of the shrimp are covered. All right. I'll get all of that done. Beautiful. All right. What I like to do is like to shake it just a little bit. So you can see we have all of that. You can see the seasoning still on the top of it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring it in a little bit. You can see all the seasoning on there and everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to get ready and we're going to pop that in the oven. So let me go ahead and set you back up here. Oh yeah, okay. So what we're going to do is we got our oven at 350 degrees. And we're going to pop them in. So what we're going to do is, let's go ahead and pop them in. All right, 350 degrees. And we're going to go for about 25 minutes. You do know that you can cook it less. You know when shrimp are done, they're pink. So if you want to do it less, but I guarantee you, at 25 to 30 minutes with all of that juice and everything on it, your shrimp will not be rubbery. And that's why people say, oh, well, you can't do so much minutes because it's going to be rubbery. I guarantee you it's not going to be rubbery, or I wouldn't have put it on. So when this comes out, I'm going to show y'all what we do next, because there is a little bit of a trick to make sure you get all your juices in. Okay, the alarm just went off on them shrimp, so we can pull them out. Let's see what we got. Oh. Look at that. Okay, now I told y'all there was a trick to all of this, right? So I'm going to show y'all the trick. You have to put it in a big bowl, okay? That way, they all soak up all the juice. Okay, now of course, okay, so you can see, look how beautiful that is. I'm trying to get y'all the way y'all can see all of that there. I'm not the best cameraman in the world, but okay. So I'm going to show y'all something else, because, you know, I got a family of 4. So we know one little thing of shrimp ain't going to be enough. So of course I had to do a second one. So we're going to pour that second one in there. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead. We're going to get a spoon here, and I want to push all of those down in that juice. I just like to put them all together in one pan instead of going for all the other pans and all. Okay, so look at that. Okay, so the one thing with this is you can use this juice. You could peel your shrimp. Hey, there y'all go. You can peel your shrimp, put it back in a juice. You can put it over pasta, put it over some cooked pasta. You can also, if you want to thicken up the butter sauce, you can also put a little bit of whipping cream or half and half in it, thicken it up some, and then put that over pasta. Now my favorite is, I got them on the side right there, good old French bread. Make sure you just dip that in there. Look at that. Okay? Look at that juice on there. Let me take a bite of that. That'll make you want to slap somebody. Whoever's close to you. So, now you got how to do that Cajun Smoke barbecue shrimp. The way I do it, add some more stuff if you want to, play with it. The main thing is the barbecue shrimp seasoning. And don't forget, I got those shrimp from Captain Jonathan's in West Wego, which also sells the barbecue shrimp seasoning. So, I just like to support local because I am local, and both of us are small businesses. And I normally don't do a plug for anybody, but I will for them because they support me, so I'm going to support them. So before we go, I'm just going to show y'all something real quick. I'm going to bring y'all over here because I'm sure y'all were wondering what I had in this pot over here that I've been cooking for a while. Well, it's Tuesday, I know, but we had some beautiful red beans. I've been cooking them red beans most of the day. And of course, you can't have red beans without a beautiful ham hock to give it that good smoke flavor. I know I'm not the best cameraman, I apologize. But this is supper tonight along with those barbecue shrimp. So, guess what? Y'all tune in next time and no telling what we're gonna cook. But we're gonna cook something good.